guys, let's start. If you are new, my name is MagdalineJanet. Welcome to the familia. This is how my brows look. You guys know, or if you don't know, I have pretty sparse brows. I've always had brows like this where they need a lot of TLC and help. Refy, I believe it's a new brand. They have a kit of a 3-step process, but I went ahead and just bought the sculpting gel and the pencil. I do use Got To Be glue and the NYX pin to fill my brows, and I really love that. I think it works bomb. Like, my brows don't move and I'm able to like keep them up, because you see how they are. My brows naturally come down and grow down, and a lot of brow gels don't really work. It works a little bit at the beginning, but then towards the end of the day I look gastada. So I needed to resort to, oh, what is that, a fly? I needed to resort to glue to make it work. So first step, I am going to just clean off the brows like this. Just get rid of anything that can be a little bit slippery. This is called the Brow Sculpt. Bought this at Sephora. This bad boy right here retails for $24. See? All right, here it is. This is the Brow Sculpt. Open her up. Ooh, look. And it has this white substance. Let's put some on the hand and see how it feels. It's a wax gel hybrid, so that's very new. I've never heard of that. Oh, it has a scent. Like, I don't know. Let's see. I can't think of it. It's a slight scent though. You have to really put it up on your nose to... Oh, I'm scared. Okay, we're just gonna brush these up. I like to go to the side because when you go to the side, you can really lay the hairs down. This is the Refy Brow Sculpt Shape and Hold Gel with Lamination Effect Brow Wax Gel Hybrid, featuring a double-ended brush applicator that sculpts, shapes, and sets hairs in place to create the perfect brow. Retails for $24. A little bit does go a long way. I'm like still going at it with just dipping it once. And a lot of product doesn't come off on the little wand, but enough comes out, you know? And then it says to flip this, and then something else comes up. Oh, and then there's this brush. You see the brush side and the comb side, which is going to help you really comb and tame the brow hairs. So let's hurry up. It is a little bit on the flaking side. It has like those white flakes that gel would leave. Brush, it really gets in there. Let me put a little bit more product. I think the product had dry. It's like one of those things you have to work really fast. And then let's turn this. Comb side is a little better because I don't have a lot of hair. See, this wand is enough for the type of brows I have, because I do have sparse brows and I don't have a lot of hair to really comb through. Okay, they're standing up. What do you think? You can see all the sparse areas. I feel like it's doing the job, but I still have some stragglers coming down. So let's get in here. So I'm gonna get some micellar water because I do see that like flakiness, you know, that gel or maybe like glue could leave right here. Oh, you see right there? So let's just clean that off. Just getting like a dried spoolie and just combing them up without any product, because I feel like that's what we need. I do see a little bit of flaky. So this is how the one brow looks. I like it. I feel like it just took us a long time to get here. So I'm just gonna let this dry down and then we're gonna fill them in. All right, let's see if it's dried down. Yeah, it kind of has like a gel glue dry down-esque. And also I want to show you guys, the founder of Refy is this woman right here. Look at these brows. Look how beautiful these freaking brows are. Okay, here is the brow pencil. I got the shade medium. I'm usually the darkest shade when it comes to brow pencils because on my skin tone, they do translate a little bit lighter. When I went to Sephora, I swatched it. The medium looks like a real true chocolate brown. That's why I got the brown. It only comes in 3 shades, light, medium, and dark. And I feel like these shades are true to shades. They have good undertones. So here's a pen sole. Look, it has this like tip that's pointy. This will really allow you to get in there. And actually the pencil's really thin. You see that? Ooh, we love that. Okay. With thin pencil, you want to leave them low because they'll easily break off. So let's start filling these in, just like the sparse areas. This highly pigmented brow pencil with a ultra fine tip allows you to outline hair strokes and create 3D definition. It retails for $20 and I am the shade medium. Brow pencil is crumbling a little bit. A lot of times I find that happens when the brow pencil is very, very waxy. It feels waxy, but it has a good amount of pigment. I kind of like that. I just don't like the whole crumbling effect. With the brows, I'm barely putting any pressure and we're getting a good amount of pigment on the brows. Like natural. It's not like too dark. It's not too light. It's like we're having a natural brow. So we're going to go in front of the window so you can see, because you guys know I want you to see everything, all the goods, the bad and the ugly, you know? But I like this. I think it looks good. Oh, and it has a spoolie, so it's just the crumbling stuff that I don't like here. I'm gonna use my Bare Minerals concealer. So what I'm gonna do is clean the bottom. Just keep it like right below where the product is. Now we're gonna go to the top, get rid of some of the concealer, and then just clean this up. Because that crumbling kind of like made it look a little messier than I would like it to. So I'm just getting this brush to blend it out. I usually go for like more of a natural brow because I feel like it's most flattering, especially because I have very sparse brows. Like a whole thick Sharpie looking dark brow just won't go. And honestly, I feel like that's way too much effort for a brow like this, you know? So ideally the process of this is going in with sculpting first, getting your brow sculpted, and then going in with the pencil. I'm gonna show you the other way around to see how the brows would look, and maybe the crumbling will happen less. So let's brush these up. Oh, and before I forget, it is 7:21 in the AM. So we're gonna start the clock now and do the dang thing. So let's comb these out. You see, look at the before and after. It gives such a subtle change, right? It's not too thick, it's not too dark. It's like perfect. Actually, let me show you guys in front of the window before we start. This is how the brows look. This is the brow that's done and not done. You see that brown? It's perfect. It's like a true brown. It really goes on the skin beautifully. So it's not too much of a difference. It does have like a very natural effect and look to it. So I like that. Okay, let's go back. I just like it. I love how natural, and this brown is perfection. Shades of brow products really matter. Really matter, especially when you have sparse brows, because things can look really different. So I'm just gonna fill this in. I'm just filling them to the side, and because I don't see really sparse areas, I'm gonna be extra light-handed. Make sure I don't overfill. Wow, without the sculpting, this pencil glides beautifully on the brows. I know the point of the pencil is more to fill in more than like creating brows. I kind of like this. It was very easy and very pigmented. Let's see what we're gonna work with. I always start with a little bit of product. See, we get more of a feathery look. The brow product just kind of smeared, but that always happens, so that's not like a issue. And let's just get some more micellar water and clean that up. Ooh, I kind of like this brow better. Let's go back with the dry spoolie just to kind of get those little hairs up while the sculpt is drying. That's what I find works the best with very tacky gels, any sort of glue, is to let it dry like 20 seconds and then go back in to really just mold the brows together. You'll be having some bomb brows. Right, so let's go back in and fill, because you see now we still have like the sparse areas. And then let's spoolie it out. Only thing is, it's this crumbling business that happens with the sculpt and the pencil. It wasn't doing it on its own, so I think it's just a combination of both that we have this crumbling effect that I don't like. You see? I don't know if you could see it right there. Clean them up and see what we can do. That we can just clean that up with some concealer. Yeah, the concealer helps a lot. Let me show you on my phone so you can see what I'm talking about. See the crumbling? It's like right here. You see? This brow's doing it a lot more. Just wanted to show you. It's subtle, but it's still things that... What is this? Sorry. Like distracted. So it's subtle, but it's something that it's noticeable, especially if you're like all up on your face like I am. So just keep that in mind, you know? I don't know. I need to think about it. Let me just put the rest of my face on. Full face and everything. So this is how the brows look. And I will say, let's touch them up a little bit. So a lot of times, since I am an eyebrows first type of gal, because legit, I can't see the vision of the makeup without the brows being on. A lot of times, like, we'll just have to go back and touch up, not too much, just a little bit, because we've had powders, foundations, all kinds of stuff going on. What I'm gonna do is just like kind of go back in, get any little sparse areas your girl may have. It's like your eyebrows but better. Love how natural they look. I didn't have to put too much effort. The crumbling that was happening with this combo together, I don't like. It's very minimal, but it does make a difference because I still see it here in this brow. But what do you think? How do you think the brows look? I just love the ease of the product. Everything kind of came together very quickly. It's a super natural, fast way to do your brows. And I like that they're not structured. They don't look laminated, but they just look naturally filled. Like, we didn't put too much effort, which technically we didn't, you know? Oh, my lip. It is this Kokie lip liner in the shade True Red, and this lipstick from e.l.f. in Raspberry. Ooh. I just needed some color in my life. I was looking gastada all last week, you know, cleaning and everything. You guys already saw I was waking up at 5 a.m. But yeah. Okay, bye. I wanted to show you how the brows look. Look at these. I think I like this one. I didn't tell you guys, but maybe this one. This is the one with the gel after. Just looks a little thicker and a little furrier. I feel like both brows look really, really good. And just wanted to show you that shade. Look how beautiful the shade is. Like, it's brown and it matches my hair. It doesn't look orange. It doesn't look too warm. Ah, love it. Okay, ciao. Hola, hola, guys. I am back. It is 9:10 in the evening. Girl, we've had these brows on for 12 hours. Before we get started, I do want to show you how they were looking at around 5 or 6 o'clock in golden hour, and I was just very surprised how well put together they were still on, because at this point my skin's getting oily, things are just starting to move around, but the eyebrows are still in place. So here we are now, 12 hours later. I have oily skin, and a lot of times the brows don't last because of the oily skin. It all mixes up and you end up missing brows and all kinds of stuff start happening. They're still well put together. They're fading a little bit here, but nothing too crazy at this point. With your typical brow gel, it would have been gone. Certain brow gels and pencils, they just don't mesh well. So overall, I like the product. I think it worked well. Did it wow me? Is it like the best thing I've ever used? No. I feel like what I already have going on is working for me. I just feel like the sculpt and then the fill in just would work better for someone who has thicker brows, in which you can use both sides of the sculpting to really sculpt the brows and brush them through. I felt like my brows are just not thick enough for this. This worked well because, as you can see, the brows are still standing. They're still there. They didn't really move, and they do feel like they're like there. They're not gonna move. It feels like it's catered to someone that has thicker brows who need more help taming that. I like it. Would I use it again? Yes. Would I buy it again? Probably not. I just feel like it didn't really work how it should 100% on my brows, as opposed to someone that has thicker brows. Overall, I think it's innovative. I really love the component. It's super easy to use, convenient. Like, who doesn't like a convenient product? I love that it has like this brush, and then it has the Sculpt glue gel. The product did what it was supposed to do, but for me, personal preference and having sparse brows, I don't think this is the best product for me. I feel like the pen alone works beautifully, because when I used it on this brow, it worked bomb. But I feel like it's a well-made product and it's quite innovative. One of the main takeaways today is that it's just so convenient. You could throw this in your purse and go. But yeah, guys, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on Refy. Have you tried anything from them? I know they do have other makeup products, and they're a fairly new brand that is at Sephora, and it's a woman-owned brand, so you guys know we're always supporting our women here. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about this. Let me know what is your favorite brow products and what works for you. I'm always looking to change up my brow game just to see what's out there, you know? But yeah, fam, this is it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the love and support you guys constantly show me, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.